Hello Tokusatsu fans and card collectors, I'm Thomas and today we are doing another box of the Kamen Rider box set from Kayou. So if you're seeing my videos, we have already done a few ones already. We did one for Saber, W, no not Saber. We did W, we did Gates, and I want to say there's one more and I can't draw a blank now. O's, yes. And now we're doing the one for Gavv. So this is a Kamen Rider from 2025, if you all know. And yeah, let's have a look at the box. But first of all, let me get rid of this wrapping so we can see more of the picture. Let me see if I can adjust the angle a little bit. So get the whole box. There we go. Alright, so this is based on, again, a hero battle set that Kayou has, and these are some kind of like a TCG game with some battle stats and all that on these cards. But we got Gavv, so there's him, Kamen Rider Gavv, which is a bunch of candy themed Kamen Rider. Box is the same as the other boxes, so let's get over the dimensions. So if you look from here, these are less than 3 inches wide. The box is 7 inches tall, and being a display box, this is 4.5 inches thick, almost 4.5 inches thick. All right, so look at the front. Everything's foil. We have Kamen Rider here. We have Kamen Rider logo in Japanese, and it's calling this is Series 2, 10 yen per pack. Kayou logo. On this side is a continue of the picture. You get some images of the different Kamen Riders you could get, or cards you could get. So you got Gavv. That looks like that's a Gavv, and that's his marshmallow mode, and this is Bake. Or that cake mode. Alright. On this side, same as the other boxes, you get on the back here these different little icons of different Kamen Riders. So now you see these are all Gavv, no Gates. You got all Blade. And down here we have the other Kamen Riders. So we got Zio, calling a few. This one is from Gaim. That's the Gacha one. Yep. Alright. Top is like that. Just black foil. Bottom, nothing there. Basic information on the back. And we get here, there's 12 cards per pack, 12 pack per box, and there are a total of 2, 4, 6 cards per box, sorry, per pack. And there's the different rarities you could get. Your warning label, your QR codes, and your barcode on the bottom. Alright, these have really great art, so without further ado, let's unleash these cards. So as usual, there's nothing in the inside of the design. That side. Get the flare out. Alright. Gonna take this opportunity to do a lucky shuffle, and thank you all for watching this video as usual. If you like this kind of videos and you're new to this channel, well, leave a like and subscribe. Helps out the channel, and you get notification whenever a new video drops. We do a random pack rips videos that we show, we release on the weekends. We also do Marvel, DC non-sports cards, anime cards, and any fun cards that we find on our travel. And yeah, thank you for watching. All right, so let's see here. Here's the packs. I'll just leave it there for now. All right, so let's look at the box. The packs has a different art. So we have Gavv in his caking form with a big blade, all foil and all that. Kayou logo, Kamen Rider information the same as the other on the box. On this side, here's your information of the manufacturer, and then down here you have the same ratio table or hit table per box. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, we get some other riders. This time we get Decade. Let's see here. Looks like the hit is the second to last. So kind of forget about that. So we have Decade. He's another Kamen Rider that has his own series. He's one of the one I kind of like. His gimmick is cards, like training cards, but it summons a different rider. No, actually, no. He becomes different rider. The secondary rider on his series actually summons other riders as like copy clones. All right, so pretty cool. I haven't seen these cards, so these are our cards. These are the more the common cards. We got the whole nice, clean image of the character. Got some nice background there. This is actually his camera. He used one of those old, like, look from the top kind of cameras. Kamen Rider. I don't think that's how his name is written. They never just say Decade or Decade. He got some flavor text as well as some abilities, attack points, defense points, life points, I believe. And he has his little icon over here. And your card number down here. Pretty cool card. So since these are our TCG cards, they all have the same background. Alright, next one we have, this is one of the villains or monsters. So I would say this one's from the Gavv universe. Alright. Next we got Gavv in his marshmallow form. So his image is that. And then we got, who's this? Oh, this is from Gotcha, right? This is one of those like troopers. And then go from the back, we got an SR of Kamen Rider. What does it say? Right. Was the name again? Hold on. All right, my apologies. I didn't recognize this Kamen Rider. So apparently he's from like a side set of stories called Kamen Rider Outsiders. Right Zen. Zein is his name. Pretty cool. All white Kamen Rider. On the SR. We've got one SR, 4 Rs, and then our hit is a SSR. Kamen Rider Decade. I'm liking that they continue these like full picture image. So you got Kamen Rider Decade with his Henshin device, the Decade driver. And then for here, the stats moved up over here. Got some more gold on the wording there. And his flavor text and abilities down here. That's pretty cool. So again, we should get at least one SSR, or at least 7 SSRs, and then 5 of SGR or higher, I believe. All right. I'll try to speed up, but since this is my first opening these and seeing some of these new cards, I like to just look at them as well a little bit longer. So Gotcha here. This is base form. The Steam Hopper. We got a female Kamen Rider. Okay, this is also from Gavv. Gotcha. Okay, we got Kamen Gavv's chocolate form. Oh no, this is the secondary rider. Valen, V-A-L-N, Kamen Rider Valen. All right, so it's like a secondary rider, and he's chocolate theme. You have Decade again, first duplicate. On the back, we got UR. We got SR Kamen Rider Plantina Gotcha. So Power Up Gotcha. And for this, we got a UR of. Ooh, this is one of the no. Kamen Rider Saber? It looks like Kamen. Yeah, it looks like Kamen Rider Saber's the lion ice theme. All white. Let's see. Let me double check. All right. It is Kamen Rider Blade. This is Kamen Rider Blades from Saber series, and his sort of super mode called Tatigami Hoi Ju Senki. So basically like a white ice beast. Pretty cool. Next pack. Alright, Valen again. Decado, wow, 3 for 3. And we got, okay, so this is one of the monsters. These are more harder to kind of recall which series they're from. It doesn't really say on the card. Okay, next one we got, okay, this is Kamen Rider Flash. No, Slash. The one with the musical one from Saber. And then we have an SR of Kamen Rider Glare. So who is Glare? So Glare, this is from Gates, I know. And this gear will started as like a evil rider, and I think it was then reused. I want to say this is one of the evil riders before it was reused because it's all red. Pretty nice background, rainbow foil and all that. On the SR, and then behind we got SSR of Kamen Rider Gavv himself. So kind of like Decade. So we've got Gavv with his little candy little gimmick there for his base form. All right. I'm sensing some glare here. All right, we got Gates with his trigger or Magnum mode, and then this is the ninja one on the legs. Kamara Geats from Zio, secondary rider. Duplicate. Interesting. And then we have This is from Kamen Rider Gotcha, the second rider. Looks like his power up. On the SR, we got Kamen Rider Zin. So this is from Geets, and I believe he is the sponsor of Geets. Nice blue rainbow background there, kind of matching the color. And then we get a SSR of someone with horns. Ooh, okay, this guy is Kamen Rider Legends. So he's sort of like a really rich guy that has all the powers of historic legend riders. His transformation kind of reminds you of the Chimera Henshin device from Kamen Rider Wizard. Even the head and gold stuff looks very similar. But it has more power of like Decade, I believe. That's why his headgear looks similar to him as well. They're not sticking. Alright, keep seeing this one. And here's the secondary rider from Gotcha. Alright, we got Kamen Rider. This is, what was it? Pumpkin Jack from the Geets. And he's using the ninja armor on top as well as the monster one on the bottom on his legs. We then have a Fox theme monster. Where's this from? I want to say not Gates. Fox theme. Gates is also Fox theme. So, yeah. All right, not overthinking it. We then have SR of. This is one of those monsters turned Kamen Rider Thoridius. This is from Kamen Rider Saber. One of the big baddies sort of getting hold of a rider device and again became a Kamen Rider. Alright, and then we have a UR again. UR of the one that's on the cover of the pack, Kamen Rider Gavv, caking form. Just different art style. So you are kind of have the similar art style in there. All right, next one we have Kamen Rider. This is the Bat, one of the contestants from the Gates series. Using a hammer. Some really crazy looking monster. Okay, same one. And Gotcha again. In the back we got SR of Gotcha on the SR. Which one does it better? And then we get SGR. A different kind of great guard, different one. This is SGR of Gavv with the potato chip power up. We got Saber with his fire and his standard fire dragon and King Arthur. The blue one's King Arthur, just in case you weren't. Calib? No, it's not Caliber. The Marshmallow? Okay, this is cool. This is the in the Kamen Rider ZO series. They fight older monsters that took power from older riders from a different timeline, and this one should be the one from Decade because the color matches and all that. All right, our duplicate from the back. On the SR, we got this is Geats, Kamen Rider Geats. Majesty form. So this is a power, like final form power up that he has. I believe it only showed up in like a spin-off side story. All right, and then behind here we got SSR of, what is this? This is from this is one of the contestants from Geats. So is that a Fox theme? I think it's Fox, and he's using the zombie gear. Interesting. I rewatched that. Okay, this is Kamen Rider ZO Trinity. So this is the part where ZO and Gates and what's the green one called? Just 3 Kamen Rider combined to one. Share one body kind of thing. Got this Trooper from Gotcha. And got this one, another from Gotcha. This one is, it's like using some kind of spike and boomerang. All right. Chocolate. Oh no, cola? Is this cola back here? No, chocolate. Okay, yeah. SR, we got Kamen Rider Gotcha Daybreak. So another power up. Then we have a MR of Falcon. How do you pronounce? Falohon. So this is another legendary rider or mentor rider from Kamen Rider Saber. And God, gotta love these kind of like how they do on the foiling, make it looks like almost like 3D. Not bad. Even the fire has foil texture in there. They just stamped the, that's a indentation for the symbol on the back there. Pretty cool. Put that there. All right. Okay. Okay, so I see some duplicates here. Okay, Pumpkin Jack, Saber. We got Kamen Rider Wind Black Bear Bahamut. I know it's the one for Final Fantasy pronounced Bahamut. So this is from Gacha. This is probably one of the villains. Wind Black. Alright. And we get a SGR. The Kamen Rider Blades. So it's almost like this is definitely a manga style art. SGR, full rainbow foil. Pretty cool. So like the MR better. So it looks like we're getting another, so like last couple times we do get one MR, one SGR. So it doesn't say that on the box, but it seems like we're getting one per box. Okay. This is another monster turned Kamen Rider, or borrow the Kamen Rider power. Marshmallow. Oh, same cards in the same pack again. On the back we have Majid, the female rider in Kamen Rider Gotcha. Nice. And then we got SSR of Boffa. Kamen Rider Boffa. This is the like bull, and he is favorite using the zombie version on him. Marshmallow. Decayed. Daybreak again on the SR. And ooh, Blast from the Past, Kamen Rider W. So in the past we looked at his set. You get these kind of version of cards where it's just half of his head. So you got the green side, the red side, the silver side, the black side, all that. This one you have both the black and green, his basic form with his driver right there. Nice. All right, last pack. Ooh, we got Gavv with his like special attack, like a gummy punch. Gates. And the SR is Kamen Rider Rainbow Gotcha. Their Gotcha power form. And then we have SSR on the blades. So quite hitting a few blades here. All right, so that is all the packs for this box of Kamen Rider Gavv from Kayou. So we opened the other Kamen Rider sets already, or boxes. This is kind of the newest one as a recording. So we hit what expected, 12 packs, all 7 packs with SRs. So we should have 7 of those. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, 12. All 12 of them get SRs, and then we got four Rs per pack. So they got a lot of those. Everything is foil that and has these kind of nice effects. So pretty nice cards. Let's see, 7. Yep, 7 of these SSRs. These are pretty cool, like close-up cards. They got Blades, W, Buffa. This is a wolf theme. Legends. Their names are actually on top, but this one's got its like kind of cut over. So if it's a wolf, I think it's Loophole. Kind of, I think that's a Greek for wolf. Gavv and Decayed. And then we had 2 UR cards, and these are nice arts style. Someone mentioned the art style in another video of mine as a comment, and yes, you could get these art style. They have them as like, you know, what do you call it, in a square kind of art style thing. I looked it up. Normally Japanese use that like signatures. They do like art on it, and they actually sell these in squares, and it comes with like gum in the grocery stores and all that. So this is these art style, but you get in card style, which I like. You're better because they're smaller. You can hold more. And then we have 2. Oh no, these are all single cards. We got 1 SGR card, and then we got 2 SGR. Sorry. 2 SGR cards. These more like manga style arts. And then we get 1 MR card, which is really sweet, and it has this kind of effect that looks like the armors are 3D. All right, so this set kind of is majorly Gavv, but it is a mix of Decayed. You got Decayed, you got Gates and Saber in here. interesting combinations. But yeah, as we say here, embrace a little surprises in life. So I'm kind of haven't followed much about Gavv, but getting some of these other cool arts is really great. Nice surprise there. As usual, thank you for watching and staying tuned to this part of the video. Hope you like these kind of videos. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. If you don't, that's completely fine. But check out other videos on our channel. I hope something there you like. Other than that, thank you for watching. Take care and catch you on the next video. All right, bye.